Look what monstrosity landed on the workbench today. It is Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise by LEGO Pokemon. This is set number 72153. Contains 6,838 pieces. Retails for a whopping $649.99. And set was provided by the LEGO Group for review. Thank you, LEGO. And yeah, it looks like we're building a trio here. Obviously, we have Charizard. We have Blastoise and Venusaur, and yes, I know who they are. And as you can tell by first impressions, it looks like we're going to be for a very large, impressive build. And this box is about 21, 22 inches tall. Now, if I can get this to rotate around here, you get artwork on all the sides here. Here's the back. Yeah, I don't dare want to pick this up and move it around. It's just too big. That's essentially what it is. And it looks like I'm going to have my work cut out for me. This one looks pretty fun, but just by first impressions, why didn't LEGO sell these separately? And then you just put the parts together as a whole thing, because maybe you ought to be interested in one of these. So yeah, this is a very large, heavy box, and if I can get it to rotate, let's see if I can do this here. Yeah, my reviews are unscripted, unlike the other big boys. That's the top of the box. Yeah. So you get artwork on every side. I'm not even going to attempt to look at the bottom. But yeah, just by first impressions, though, it's a very large build. I think we're going to have our work cut out for us. Okay, let's open this up. And yes, I had to move to a different location here. As, well, this set is bigger than my workbench. So, okay, we got 3 Pokeballs here. Probably for water, fire, and grass. Let's see here. So, ooh, okay, we get some boxes inside of boxes. Isn't that cool? And yes, we're going to be doing the whole enchilada here. We're going to do the whole unboxing. Why do I do that? Because most YouTubers don't do this. So here's what I'm going to do, which is probably not going to come out as easy. Okay, maybe it is. Alright, so I'll make sure here. Alright. I have a feeling that each Pokemon is probably packaged up in its own box. But as you can see, I'm having a hard time getting these out here. There's another one. We'll take a look at each box before we unbox these, just to be sure. And matter of fact, that was what was in the box, just 3 boxes. And yeah, these should have been individual sets, more or less. Alright, so obviously, we know who that is. And get these the right way. So obviously this one here is Charizard. This is Blastoise. And this one here obviously I think is Venusaur, if I'm getting that right. Got the grass and the water and stuff. And yeah, so there are 3 boxes inside of a big box. It's like something you'd pack your cakes in or something. Well, we're not going to just stop there. We're going to unbox each one here. And I'm going to put the contents back in when I'm done. Okay, so this is going to be a little different than what we normally do here. The reason why I like to do the whole unboxing is that some people want to know exactly what's in one of these type of sets. How is it packed? What's involved? All that stuff. So the unboxing may take a while. So let's kind of scoot these out of the way here. And hey, at least I don't script my reviews. We do them all raw here. Alright, so obviously this is box number 2. I should have done 1 first, but yeah. Looks like we got several number bags in here. It's not packed too bad. So, okay, not sure what boxes have what. I may just write them down when I do the builds. Right, so I did them out of order, you know. It's the first time ever doing something like this. Other than the Death Star that I had years ago was the only biggest set I've ever done. So let's see here. So this is box number 1 here. Okay, see the building guides down there. Let's see if we can grab that out of there. I think each box is probably going to have its own building guide. I should have checked the other one here. Yeah, see how that's packed Lego? I like to see more of that, how nicely packed that is. So, and obviously a set like this is going to have a brick separator of its own. We can tuck that back in there, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let me check this one real quick and see if it actually has a building guide inside here. Okay, so each box has its own building guide. We are going to go through each building guide. Okay, so don't worry about that. We're going to go through it. Like I said, this is a complete unboxing. Because even I want to know. Now, I could just speed through all this, but that would not be no fun. And if you're looking for a speed unboxing, well, you're on the wrong channel, because here I like to take my time and savor the moments. And for those who've been saying that I'm too slow on doing the reviews, I have a life off of YouTube. I work full time. This is not my job. This is just a hobby. So here we go with box number 3. I know I got all the tape off. Alright, so that's what's in there. This one's packed a bit sloppy, but I'm interested in this right here. Okay. So when I index this, yeah, of course it's going to be indexed kind of wrong, but that's to be expected with my quality of reviews. So yeah, looks like each model is built in its own thing. So obviously, 3 people can build this set without a problem. Okay, all right. So let's start opening up building guides. Now I will put these back in their corresponding boxes when I build this. So there is Charizard, and yeah, like it's just your bound building guide. We'll take a look at all this stuff on the second channel. We're not going to cover the building guides here, but I want to see if it's got a brick separator. Something like this should. I don't see it in here. Or am I just... Oh, there it is, right there. So yes, it does have a brick separator. Right. You know, matter of fact, I'm just curious now more and more. I want to look here and see. Trying to look around this big monstrous camera makes it kind of challenging. Oh, I thought maybe they'd have the parts from the separate builds, but no, it's like they have all the parts. Well, obviously I'm a long ways away from that, as you can tell. So that belongs with Charizard. And let's get to this one now. I guess we can call this the building guide unboxing. I didn't see any stickers in here. Well, for this price, it shouldn't have stickers. So here we got Blastoise. Yeah. What does it look like in the back of one of these? Will it just tell us to move to the next building guide? No. They don't have the Pokemon running at the bottom like they do the friend sets? So that's kind of lame. Okay. And I did cheat and look online. There's actually, I believe, 65 bags in this set. And don't worry, I already have that scanned before you got a hold of it. So that's the Venusaur there. So what I'm gathering is, looks like the bases are separate, so maybe up to 6 people can build this. I don't know. But as you can tell, though, you know, there's always been some controversy. Why doesn't Lego make these separate? I don't know. Just to put this all together in one sitting, don't expect that. So this one here, I think I got my work cut out for me. But just by first impressions, we're going to be in for a very long, tedious, involved, but fun build. Let's hope it's going to be fun. So if you want to see me assemble this set in its entirety, head over to my second channel. We're going to build this probably in several installments. It'll take about a month. We'll come back and take a tour. Well, here we have Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. They're all assembled, and yes, as you can tell, this is a very large set. So large I actually had to bring the review table out a bit because it is very big. And we'll take a closer look at everything in the bits. So here we have Venusaur. Not too bad. He's standing on his respective display here, and there's a little bit of dust on it. That was the first one you had to build. And then the second model you build here is Blastoise. Now, sadly, some of these pieces arrived in scuffed. Now, this is just used for water, nothing special, but for the price of this, I shouldn't see any scuffed parts, which is a shame. And here we got good old Charizard. He's ready to come off. Now, I would take these off and show you guys up close, but we'll do a close-up tour in a second. These are heavy, and they're hard to put on the stand and take off, so I just don't want to move them. So we're going to do our classic 360 spin tour here. And yeah, it's big. It's big, and you got to find a place to put it. And that's the back, not too much here. Now it looks like this would sit flat up against the wall, but unfortunately this tail sticks out too far, so you really can't push this up against the wall. And yeah, it's very big. I'd say it stands roughly about 20 inches tall. So I'm going to have to find a place, but I only have space for just the Pokemon, not the stand. So I think the stand was just an added bonus, but at a cost. And I mean, just looking at it, though, it's nice eye candy. It looks really cool. Look at the colors. It's just a lot of bright colors used in this set. And even when constructing the set, there was a lot of bright colors in its internals. So you're not just building something that's solid medium azure, you're not building something solid dark azure or solid orange. There's a lot of bright colors woven inside each build, as well as Easter eggs. So there's a lot of things going on here. Well, what better way to really take a look at this is with a close-up tour. Here we have a close-up of Venusaur, and that's the inside of his mouth there. Yeah, you got to be careful with this when you're building it and grabbing it, because this will come off very easily, and sometimes this plate here will come off. But here's the terrain. I mean, it's got a lot of color in here for this. I don't like doing hand cam that much, but this set here deserves it. So I'm going to try to keep the camera as sturdy as possible. So here we got the vine whips, and we got the flower on top. Now I don't dare want to move anything because I'm afraid I'm going to break something. And yeah, let's take a look here at this side profile. And he just sits on there. He's not attached. You could remove him from the stand, but, you know, you'd be afraid something breaks soft. And that's the other side of him here. And here we got Blastoise. And all the graphics you see are printed. This feels like a really good high-end mock than anything. And yeah, all the joints on all the Pokemon do move and stuff, but everything's a little bit large and I don't want to break anything. So it looks like he's just coming out of water here. Sadly, a few of these here arrived in scratched, so not too noticeable. And be careful, some of these are attached and with only 1 or 2 studs and they will fall off. But I do like how the water looks at the bottom. I mean, this looks really good. And like I've said though, this looks like it is a high-end mock than anything else, like someone's creation that they've built. So let's take a look at the shell back here. Those are all separate pieces. Not too bad. And now we're going to look at Charizard. Now he's just sitting on this little pole here. But here he is. Yeah, at least the jaw on him does close a bit, but I'm afraid to move anything. I'm afraid to break something, but there's his head with the flame attack sticking out. His limbs do move too. You know, so some of these feel kind of loose. So it's just a lot of weight. Yeah, the wings are obviously cloth. There's this tail with the flame on the back. I'm hoping this video turns out very well. Matter of fact, I'm trying to keep it so steady. I got the top of the camera resting on my forehead so I don't make it too wiggly. So now we can take a look at the back here. That's essentially what it is. Yeah, his legs and stuff do move. And yeah, the back is left to be desired of for the stand. Looks like you can almost put another piece on the back here. And all pieces do snap in for the stand, so it's like one unit when it's done. Now I would not move this in its entirety. The best thing to do is to get a turntable like this and put it on here to show off to your friends, because there's just a lot of weight on it. This thing's heavy. This is not a very light project. But as you can tell though, I mean, there's a lot of detail. Now, out of all of these, I think my favorite is Venusaur, although I'm a Charmander fan. But if you want, you can display just the Pokemon and dump the stand, which is probably what I'm going to do, because this stand's about 20 inches tall, I believe. And yeah, it's pretty big. As you can see, it looks like it goes on forever. So this is more like a mock than anything else. But yeah, it's just packed with detail. What are my true feelings on this? How do I feel about this set? Well, here they are. So let's start the review with play value, and as you saw with the tour and close-up, this is not a playable set. So this is not something you can really take and easily move around, play with it, all sorts of stuff. So this is just meant to be admired. Build quality, I would say, is above average, but pieces will fall off this set just due to its size. Like these right here will just come off. Just easy. The jaw on the Venusaur, this could fall off. I've had it fall off a few times. And Blastoise, some of the shell pieces can come off. So it's just very large. That's why the pieces are falling off. And you know, sometimes if you build a set too large, things are bound to just flake off once in a while. So this one's no exception, but it is built very well. This is more like a mock than your typical Lego set. So it was built with care. This was designed and built with care. But it's just big. So, you know. Now, build experience, on the other hand, this was a pretty fun set to put together, but towards the end I was starting to get exhausted. And if you're doing this solo, it can get really intense. Now, in addition, 6 people can build this set. You also do get 3 brick separators. I thought there was 1 in there, but you do get 3, so everybody gets their own brick separator. But you got 3 portions of the base, and you also have, you know, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. So up to 6 people can comfortably build this set. And if you really want, just give the person you don't like and have them build the base. The bases were not that fun to construct. I was starting to get kind of bored. I just wish that we were just building just these three Pokemon. Would have been nice. And speaking of that, this set is just large. And honestly, I'm just going to throw it out there like with everybody else. I think LEGO should have split this set up into 3 smaller sets. And you can just buy the parts you want and put it together. It was just big. It was just too big even for me. And just finding a place for this is going to be a challenge. So I already have a place set up for this. So if you're building this, make sure you have a place to display this beforehand, because moving these around can be a bit of a challenge. And you don't want to scoop this thing up from the bottom. You're going to have to take off Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard first, and you have to break the stand down and move it. I would not recommend moving this thing as a whole, because these will just fall off. Even Charizard just barely sits on here, and it's just not a whole lot of room for him to just rest. So this is just meant to be something to admire. Now, I do recommend a turntable like this. It's easy to move this around. You can rotate it. But just picking this up, you just find a place to put it and just look at it. That's pretty much what it is. Now, I'm going to give this set a 6 out of 10. And Jay, why is it so low? You know, why a 6 out of 10? It was due to build quality. The set was just so massively large. You know, it's just not meant to be something you can easily pick up and move around. So, you know, pieces are going to flake off. And this is for a total of all the stuff that we had to do in here. I mean, everything's built very well. It's just parts will fall off here and there. I've had foliage fall off, and that's the only issue is build quality. And some of these pieces here came in scratched. LEGO still needs to really get into packing these sets better. But at least everything's printed. There was no stickers to fuss with, and I was pretty pleased with the overall outcome of this set. And this is pretty intense. So if you have a family that likes Pokemon, you all want to construct something together, it's not too bad. Now, the price point is $649.99, and that's roughly about 9.5 cents per piece. That's average. So you're buying an averagely priced LEGO set. Well, I think it is anyways. But what makes this set expensive is just, it's big. It's big. You're getting 3 Pokemon. You get them on a stand. But the only bad thing about this set, it's just not playable. It's just a very nice collage of backdrops and Pokemon. It's just nothing to play around with. It's just meant to be admired. And yeah, after seeing this in person, it's really impressive looking. Now, if this was a mock, somebody's mock that they have created and just had it on display, I've been like, wow, you know, this is cool. But this was really built with care. But honestly, I'm kind of glad that the build is done. It was a long ride. If you watch my build installments, it was pretty much a long ride with this one here. Built it all solo, had no help. But honestly, this is meant for serious Pokemon memorabilia fans. For an average LEGO builder, this set's a bit pricey. Even for me, I personally would not spend $650 on this. If these were separate, maybe $150 per Pokemon at the most. But I think it was the stand here that threw everything off. And I think LEGO could have done without the stand, because these Pokemon can stand alone. But all around, though, if you're looking for a very challenging build, this one's got you covered. And overall, I'm pleased with the outcome of the set. It's impressive. It's just too big. I got to find a really good place to put it and to try to keep the dust off of it. But I want to know what you guys and gals think of the Pokemon set.